Hey guys, how you doing? So welcome to the sales funnel. Basically, what I really want to do is just to briefly walk you through how it actually works internally, so you've got a flavour of the whole system of Pearl Lemon. So really simply, there's three things that we offer. There's audits, paid audits, there's consulting, and there's 6-month SEO plans. They're actually like 3-month SEO plans, but with a view to them staying longer. Okay, so an audit is a literally check on the health of a website as well as its backlink profile. An SEO plan is us running full SEO services, and then consulting is where they've probably already got their own SEO team or they're just looking for a consult. These two plans, the consulting and the audit, is signed off with a view to then trying to transition that client into an actual SEO client over the long term. So that's basically the first kind of step in terms of you understanding what we offer. Second step is, of course, how our inquiries generated. So, we've got, of course, contact us forms on the website. We've got, Drift, which is our website chat tool. That might change over time. So let's just put website chat. You've got people that call us directly. We've got people that generate, come in from LinkedIn, whether it's my account or someone else within the team. We've got, email, whether that's inbound email or it's inbound email, basically email inquiries. We've got Upwork. Upwork still doesn't generate some leads. That may change over time as we move up the price points and scale. Probably be a lot less from there. And then we've got, of course, you and us in terms of any outbound leads. So that's us generating, LinkedIn outreach, cold email outreach, Facebook outreach, whatever it may be, cold calling, just for the appointment setting. So there's a means by which we can generate leads to the business. Now, in terms of targeting, we're happy to work with any business really. We've got preference towards, for example, real estate and e-commerce, but there's really no industry that we're not fussed with working with. So that's just the other thing. Second thing is we add a prospect to a CRM, once a lead comes in, and that's, Google Sheet basically. We work off Google Sheets. And then there's going to be three things that, every prospect will typically ask. Can we have a chat? Can we do an audit? Can we have a proposal? Okay, so they're the three things that a prospect will typically ask. Once that happens, you always want to book them into a call, okay? First one is just a call, and then connect with them on LinkedIn. So the call is for, a discovery call to discover what it is they want and to build the relationship and just get to know them a little bit more. That's what you want to do, and you want to try and do a soft connection on LinkedIn ahead of the call so you can build that relationship up a little bit. And something typical like, hey, it's Frank here from Pearl Lemon, just thought I'd connect ahead of our call, look forward to talking to you, is absolutely perfect. Then you've got step 6, so you've got the preparing the audit, right, where and when it's needed, and there's a couple of tools that we use, and I'll provide you templates and show you how to use these tools. They're fabulously easy to use, and it's a great way to kind of get kick-started. And we could also add in there SE, and don't worry that you don't know these tools right now. You can quickly Google them if you're curious, or you can wait for our actual training video. Then you've got the actual discovery call itself. So you might actually sometimes, depending upon how hot the lead is, call them immediately. If the lead comes in, because you'll have access to our kind of contact form inquiries, you can call them back straight away. I definitely advocate doing something along those lines. It's a very simple way to kind of push the boat and move the needle forward. Then you've got that step 7, so to speak, and that's where you can have a discovery call to discover the issues. And then there's a couple of things that you can maybe ask them. There's questions that they will ask us. Can you help? How do you work? What are your prices? How can I see unexpected results? Can you visit us? Who are you? What do you think? General things. And then there's things that you could ask them, right? Love to hear what you're looking for in your own words. Is SEO something that's important to you? Why is it important now? What's the end game? Is there anything else you think I should know about in terms of marketing activities? Who are your competitors? Anything along those lines, okay? Then you get the proposal requirements, and you can either generate the proposal, or if you're doing really well, you can try and close the payment on the actual same call. And then the payment link is in Pay Funnels. There'll be a video for that as well, so don't worry that you don't know what that is right now. And then, depending upon how the call goes, you might have a follow-up call, okay? So let's begin now. Let's begin later. Let's connect. Can we, do some due diligence? We've got some objections, not interested. Maybe talk later. Have a really low budget. Or you might organize. So let's make this step. And you might organise, a second second call. So that's probably the other thing to consider. Here we go. So these are the responses. Proposal. Looking forward to a second call. Okay. And then when they've not got a low budget, then or they want something different, you can offer them, a consulting session. It's at a smaller price, but with the same view to upsell and services. And, you still retain a commission. And then we've got step 9, which is the second call, aiming to close sale, no sale, or follow up later. Update the Google Sheet, make the sale, and hand it over to the project manager. So that is really, in effect, the overall process. Now this may chop it, and there's a key here for items. Now this may, of course, chop and change over time, but let's just do that. There you go. This may chop and change over time, but it's broadly the way that our whole sales processes works, and hopefully it's become clearer to you now what it is that we actually do at Pearl Lemon. And the same thing, by the way, before I hang up, it's a little bit different with Pearl Lemon leads, but broadly speaking, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, preparing a proposal, step 7, and step 8 are broadly similar. Okay, it's just the service is different. So hope that makes sense. See you in the next video.